GLOU STICKS Tottenham boss says stadium turns into nightclub after team win with legendary music duo the players' favorites. Iconic song, which was written by the Bee Gees, was aired over the tannoy for the supporters as the North Londoners beat Fulham 2-0 on Monday. ANGE POSTECOGLOU has joked that the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has turned into a nightclub, thanks in part to Dolly, Parton and Rogers. Spurs are the undefeated Premier League leaders, and fans have been rocking for weeks as they have won 7 of their opening 9 matches. Should they beat Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park on Friday night, they will go 5-point clear of Manchester City and Arsenal. The 1,983 classic islands in the stream, sung by American country music duo Parton and Rogers, is a favorite of the players on their dressing room jukebox. It was heard playing after Tottenham beat Luton Town 1-0 at Kenilworth Road on Saturday, October 7. And the iconic song, which was written by the Bee Gees, was aired over the tannoy for the supporters as the North Londoners beat Fulham 2-0 on Monday. But asked who exactly was the squad DJ, Postecoglou said, Mate, I've got no idea. I stay out of the dressing room partly because of the music choices of the players. Most clubs want to turn their grounds into a fortress. Ours is becoming a nightclub. But I'm all for it. Whatever makes people happy, that's my thing. No manager in British football over the past 2 years has spent more time on top of the table than Postecoglou. Not Manchester City's treble-winning coach Pep Guardiola. And not even Mikel Arteta, who has transformed Arsenal's fortunes and had them leading the Premier League for many months last term. Since the summer of 2021, the Australian has had a decent head for heights, winning back-to-back Scottish premierships with dominant Celtic, and then continuing that heady form in the Premier League. But there is no point discussing a possible league charge with wily old Postecoglou just yet, even as Spurs fans dream of a first championship since 1961. It was put to him direct on Thursday ahead of their trip to the Eagles. When exactly will you be comfortable saying Spurs are in a title race? Tongue-in-cheek, he replied, look, if we're in this position around round 36-37, I might look at the subject. Postecoglou added, it's not all jokes or giggles or me coming in and throwing my significant weight around. I'm the same. It doesn't matter. I'm hoping that when people see me, they don't know where we are, what position we are. At Celtic, we were on top for a very long time, but at the beginning, I don't think people saw anything different in my demeanor. It's just that my role in that context to be the one thing that people can rely upon to be consistent. I've one objective all the time. How can we be better? It's not about making a short-term impact. It's about building something which hopefully brings sustained opportunities of success for the club. I get so much satisfaction from what I do. I really enjoy what I do on a daily basis. I'm very, very happy. I'm buzzing about what I am doing. But there's a real good reason no manager will talk about winning a title in October or November, because we know there's a long way to go. We don't sort of talk in those terms with the players. My main information flow is about how can we keep improving. I didn't come here to not be successful. This club has all the fundamentals to be successful. The expectations should be there. Part of the reason why there's been this real desperation for a trophy is because they feel that's the space they should be in. That is the expectation. That is the reality. Postecoglou has huge admiration for Palace boss Roy Hodgson, 76, who he first encountered as Australia boss for a friendly with England in Sunderland in May 2016. But don't expect the Athens-born coach, 58, to be managing as a septuagenarian. He said, that's not the plan. At the age of 76, maybe somewhere on a Greek island, lying back watching football from around the world, doing some punditry and becoming an expert overnight. That's the plan, but you never know in life, mate. Look, Roy is an outstanding manager, an absolute gentleman. I just think he's had the richest of careers. He's coached here, coached abroad, coached big clubs, small clubs, fought for honors, fought against relegation. He probably speaks 5 or 6 languages. He can probably go to multiple clubs and be welcomed with open arms. Just massive admiration. Hopefully my career, when I get to the end of it, I can have a fraction of the experiences he's had.